What's up, lovers of whiskey and watchers of YouTube? I am the Malt activist, and this is a festive video. If you have a friend or a lover or a husband or a brother or a father or an uncle or anyone who loves whiskey and you're wondering what to buy them as a present for this Christmas, then this video is for you. These are my top 5 Christmas gifts for a whiskey lover. What's up? If you're new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for new videos that come out. If you're already a subscriber and a member of this channel, I thank you wholeheartedly. And for those of you who've been watching this channel for a while, you know that we have a challenge going on, and that challenge involves this stash, this glorious hirsute feature on my face is a target of a challenge, and that challenge is the day we hit 2,000 subscribers on this challenge, I will reveal my upper lip to you. How does that sound? I'm sure that sounds amazing. If you want to see me shave off my mustache as soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, leave a comment, everything helps. All right, on with the video. Now, the ideas that I'm going to share with you are very broad ideas, okay? First of all, this video is not sponsored by anybody. I am not pandering to any particular brand or product. I don't make any money from them. This is just a suggestion on my part. As a whiskey lover, I was wondering what kind of present would I appreciate, this Christmas? And if you're looking for ideas for a whiskey loving mate, then this video should be very helpful. The ideas that I'm going to share with you, the products that I'm going to share with you, they're very easily available. You can go on any online site or your local whiskey store or whatever it is, and be able to easily find these products. Sometimes these products are sort of bundled together in one big gift item, which is even better. So without further ado, this is my first suggestion. The best gift you can get for a whiskey lover is a whiskey glass like this. And these are my personal favorites. This is a Glencairn Capita glass. This is my favorite whiskey drinking glass. Sorry for the spots. I don't know if you can see the spots, but there it is. And if you can get it personalized, even better. Imagine the prestige that comes from drinking a glass that has your name on it. Right? So if you can get it personalized, then even better. Otherwise, a whiskey nosing glass like this called a Glencairn Capita is a great present. We have some variations on those as well. We have another tulip shaped glass with a nice stem. You can pour your whiskey in this. These are absolutely perfect for whiskey drinking, and any whiskey lover will appreciate these. We also have the traditional Glencairn glasses, the tulip shaped ones with the little, base at the bottom, which were the traditional ones that came out. Again, very good for whiskey nosing and drinking. And again, like I said, if you can get them personalized, woohoo, that is a present and a half. Again, all these glasses are available on different online retailing sites, like the big ones. I will not name them because Jeff Bezos is not paying me anything for this. However, very easy to find. You can get really pricey ones, that are made out of crystal. These are just plain glass, and you can take them to your local, the gift shop, where they should be able to personalize them if it's someone really special. If not, then 6 of these make for a wonderful present for a whiskey lover. So my first suggestion is get some cool glasses, man. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm really sorry. Okay, next idea. My next suggestion is a step up from just plain old whiskey drinking glasses. It is the decanter with glasses whiskey set. Incidentally, I was gifted this as a present for Christmas a few years ago by a dear friend of mine, and look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the whole decanter and the glasses. These glasses are so cool, and they're actually really good whiskey drinking glasses. But what I love this decanter most for, number one, it looks super classy, super awesome, and it takes center stage in my whiskey room. But more importantly, you know what this decanter does? It hides the fact that I have really cheap whiskey in it. That's right, I put really cheap whiskey in this. This decanter is brought out when I have friends who come over and say, hey man, can I get some whiskey with Coke? And then I'm like, hey man, sure. How about I pour it out from this beautiful decanter for you so you can fill your glass up with Coke and ice and enjoy it the way you want to. And they're like, yes, that sounds amazing. Wow, this whiskey must be really good that you put it in a decanter for all of us. And I smirk and I smile and I say, absolutely, that is why this whiskey is in this decanter. So the real reason I love this decanter, because it saves me from serving my expensive and flavorful whiskeys to these heathens and barbarians who come to my house and want whiskey with Coke and ginger ale and tonic and whatever it is that they like to bastardize this awesome drink with. So this whiskey decanter with glasses is an absolute corker of a Christmas gift idea, and I highly recommend it. Give it to someone that you care about, who knows the value of whiskey, and who will use it for the exact same reason that I use it for: saving my single malts from heathens and barbarians. My third suggestion, boom, whiskey stones. Yes, these are Lefroy whiskey stones. I'm a bit of a fanboy, so I got them from there. Here, take a look. You know what these are? This is the reason, this is the reason why they say I'd like some whiskey on the rocks. So what used to happen back in the day? You know what? I'm not 100% sure if this lore or this fable is 100% accurate, but I like it. And the idea was that back in the day in Scotland, when it was really cold during the winters, people would dig out small rocks or pebbles from the river, and they were ice cold because of the temperature, and then they would basically put these in their whiskey without the fear of dilution. That's right, and this is why we have these cool. So these are granite, if you can see, yeah. So these whiskey stones, I keep them in a freezer. You need about 24 hours. And then if I ever want to chill my whiskey slightly and I don't want to dilute it, I will use a couple of these in my glass, and they work a charm. To be very honest, I do not use it very often. However, it is an awesome party trick. That when you have a party and people are around and hanging out, and you go to some unsuspecting civilian and say, hey man, would you like some whiskey stones in your whiskey? And he's like, what? And you're like, yeah man, I got these cool chilled whiskey stones. And then you drop them in his glass, and he's like, holy shit, this is a whole new drinking experience. And that is the reason I keep these. I don't really use them much for myself. I just use it to impress certain people when they come to my house, which is a damn fine reason to have these. And honestly, if someone gifted me whiskey stones, and by the way, another gift that I actually received from a friend of mine, these whiskey stones are, they're quirky, they're quaint, and they're a fun little gift that you could give to a friend of yours who's a whiskey lover. And amazing. Here you go. Check this out. Another awesome idea for a whiskey gift is wooden coasters. Check that out. See that? Yeah, whiskey related coasters. These ones I picked up from Lefroy. Again, I am not promoting Lefroy. They don't need me to promote them. All I'm saying is I'm giving you an idea. If you get whiskey themed, yeah, check that out. Whiskey themed coasters, it is awesome. So, when friends come over and they sit down and they're having a drink, I pass these coasters around and they're like, holy shit, that's pretty cool, man. Where'd you get them from? And I'm like, read the damn label on it, brother. I got them from Lefroy in Isla from the distillery. This is legitimate. But man, you can get any type of whiskey coasters that are cool, that have, sometimes they have like a still. Can you see that? Yeah, they have a still on them, or they'll have a whiskey glass, or they're made from stone. They're very, very cool. So a whiskey lover will definitely appreciate these cool whiskey themed coasters that they can use when entertaining friends. So there you go. Another cool idea. This next idea is slightly controversial because I think it makes you look like an alcoholic even if you're not, is a hip flask. Simple. I like the simple hip flask. This is made from, I think it's snake skin. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's fake snake skin. I don't believe in using actual animal products for stuff like this. So this is fake snake skin, but it looks really cool. You know what I'm saying? Or crocodile skin, one of the two. But it looks cool, and this holds about 200 mils. I got one as a present from Maker's Mark. Check this out. This is also very, very cool. Nice. It says join the maker. It has a little cap and a lid that you can take off. And this holds about 200 mils, roughly 200 mils. That's about, that's about 7 grams, man. That's about 7 servings, which is not bad. I don't use this a lot, to be honest, because I'm afraid that if I take it someplace where they're not serving anything and I take this with me, I either come across as elitist or an alcoholic, and I don't know which is worst. I have, however, snuck this into my nephew's third year birthday party because it was, I really needed a drink that day, and they were not serving anything. So I remember sneaking this in and going off in the corner somewhere and taking swigs from this. But I was glad I had it that day. I got caught out and then got immediately labeled as an alcoholic. And so I don't use this much, but every whiskey lover worth his salt should have a hip flask in case of emergency. Sometimes I would take this with me on long drives, which is cool. So I use this for bourbon because it's, Maker's Mark, and I try and use this for single malt, mainly scotches, because, it is what it is. So this would make for an amazing present, not very, very expensive. And I'm telling you, a whiskey lover would really appreciate something like this. Like I said, all the different ideas or suggestions that I've shared with you, they can be easily found anywhere, online retailers, or just shops nearby your house. Sometimes these things are bundled, so you might get some glasses with some coasters and a hip flask on the side. So hey, if you can do that, that's also very, very, very cool. I saw this pack that had whiskey stones and a couple of glasses with I think was a dropper. I'm not sure, but that was also very cool. So you can look for something like that as well. Now, I know we've spoken about giving gifts to whiskey lovers that are whiskey related. However, the one thing a whiskey lover loves most to receive as a whiskey present is whiskey itself. So whatever I've told you and I've shared with you, fine, those are good to have. But as a whiskey lover, a true whiskey lover will actually appreciate, above all of the suggestions I've made, an actual bottle of whiskey. So without getting into too much detail, I'm going to share with you 4 whiskeys that I think are perfect candidates for a good Christmas present. They span a very broad price range, so really it's up to you what you want to do. But my first suggestion, oh, there we are. My first suggestion for a whiskey present for someone who you really, really, really love, and what I think is probably one of the most close to perfectly constructed whiskeys and a sherried whiskey, is the Glengoyne 21 years old. It's beautiful, it's wonderfully constructed, and it would make the perfect accompaniment to a Christmas day, to have all day with cake and your food, and to sit in the evening and drink this as well. So this is a wonderful, wonderful present to give to someone. I would be chuffed if I got this as a present, I promise you. My second whiskey that I recommend as a present is the Abelauer Abuna. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous whiskey, super sherry bomb, at cask strength, around the 59-60% ABV, matured in Oloroso sherry butts, super sherry flavors, just the perfect thing for a Christmas day where, after a big fat lunch, you can sit down and drink this, or during lunch, whatever floats your boat, and maybe have a cigar with it. That's up to you. But this would be a good present. I would be so happy if I got something like this. For my friends in the United States of America on Christmas Day, may I suggest, this Michter's barrel strength rye whiskey, which I think would be perfect for a Christmas day. The sweetness and the spiciness of this whiskey would complement whatever it is that you're eating. But even if you're not eating anything, you're drinking something that is an absolutely stunning spirit. In my opinion, this Michter's barrel strength 100% rye whiskey is something that you should get your hands on as a present for someone who you really, really love. And finally, the one whiskey that I've actually recently come across and have fallen in love with is the Old Forester 100 proof. I don't know what happened to that label over there. Is this Old Forester 100 proof? It is a genuinely honest, hardworking bourbon, beautiful flavors, and it would make for an amazing gift to someone on Christmas Day. I tell you, this would be absolutely awesome. I would be very happy to get any one of these whiskeys on Christmas Day from someone who cared about me, that would really, really make my day. So there you go, man. There you go. Let's make this Christmas awesome. We've had some shit Christmases, 2 years, and I really want you to make this Christmas amazing. So please give an amazing gift to a whiskey loving friend of yours, and I promise you, he will really, really cherish any one of these things that you give to them, because they're functional, they're stylish, they're fun, they're quirky, they're quaint, and they feed into a whiskey lover's passion. And you know what? Buy yourself one of these things if you don't have it. Buy yourself a whiskey present. And I think that is even more important than buying something for someone else. Buy something for yourself, So yeah, there you go, man. Whether it's cool coasters, there you go. Whether it's cool coasters or whiskey stones or hip flasks or, just cool whiskey drinking glasses, whatever it is, or whiskeys themselves. Whatever it is, make sure you buy something fun for a friend, for a whiskey lover, or yourself, whatever, man. And make sure this Christmas is fun. We need memories. We need good memories. We need to have good memories starting now, because last 2 years have been horrible, and I really hope that the worst is behind us and that we can kickstart the next year with something awesome. And I believe that anyone who receives any one of these gifts will be truly thankful. Will be very, very happy, and Wow, I'm talking too much. So Merry Christmas and happy holidays and happy drinking, but drink responsibly because that's the most important thing. And above all, spend it with people you love and that you care about. And I think that's the most important thing. So yes, there you go. Before I burst into tears and turn this into a feel-good video, I just want to say thank you. It's been a wonderful journey so far. And like I said, man, my family is growing and you guys are my family and it's growing. And I really appreciate the support and the love that I get from you guys. It is invaluable. And you know, to me, that's the best gift of all. So yes, I know that was super cheesy. And so on this very cheesy note, we will end this video. And thank you for joining me. I hope you got some cool ideas from this video. Merry Christmas. I'm the Malt Activist. Until next time, peace.